Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm in the chats. It's one of the Crypto Flight Edition. It is Napoleon Macro speaking. We're going to do an update on our previous video. Speaking of the monthly range breakout, potential breakdown, I'll leave a link in the video, hopefully. You can watch that and come back, or just simply follow along here as we go over the monthly candles, potential breakout, and well, it is a breakout. We'll get into more details about that, and we'll also take a look at the daily candles, perhaps the weekly, not sure, but we will pull up our infamous 50 and 200 exponential moving averages and just kind of see where we are in the lower time frames. So let's make it short and sweet, guys. Let's get into it. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, to my loyal subscribers. Let's go ahead and dive right into the charts here. So today's October the 12th, 2022, and the current price of Bitcoin, $19,102.00, fluctuating slightly positive 0.2% for the day. Okay. All right, hopefully you guys are doing well. So here are the monthly candles. We're going to go ahead and start on the monthly candles and make it very simple for everyone to see that this little box here that we had on the chart, Bitcoin has broken out to the downside, guys. So if you can see this monthly candle here, what we do on the channel, if you're new, is we just simply measure the candle's bodies. If you can see that on the screen there, very crisp and clear. You see how the candle's bodies are kind of like shaved off at the top there, and the same is true at the bottom, as we were just kind of measuring these three candles, these two candles bodies, right, and this close of this candle here on June. Okay, so we're more focused on these two candles, I guess the bottom of this one, but we're trying to identify a range. Well, that's what I try to do, to just have a better understanding of what I'm looking at. And according to what I'm looking at here on the screen, is there is a breakout of this range, right? Break into this range, right? Consolidation, resistance, and now we have a breakout to the downside on this candle, September the 1st. I'm not sure when we posted the video. So one may say, okay, dude, it's a breakout. So is it the markets are going to crash now? Is it going to fall? Well, I'm not sure exactly. But remember, guys, this isn't the time to start trying to pick a bottom. Like, you know, some may say, dude, no, I'm waiting until it goes down so I could just go all in at a specific level. No, now it's not the time to do that. In my opinion, at least. Right now, Bitcoin is at a 72% discount. Now is the time for me, actually, and I have been, and I will continue to structure my position. Okay, we've already had long-term positions forever, right? And we're starting to We're starting to structure a newly open position, a long-term position here in the crypto Bitcoin market. Okay, so that would be my I can't say advice. It's not financial advice, but that would be my thing to do, right? If you were just trying to kind of understand what should you do at this point. Anytime like the market is like slightly down or anything, I just throw something at Bitcoin ever so often. I'm on a bi-weekly plan right now where I just kind of buy Bitcoin every 2 weeks. But let's stick to what's going on here. But I just kind of give you guys advice. Sorry, not advice. Just give you guys an understanding of what I'm doing behind the scenes over here with Bitcoin. Okay. All right, back to the range. We do have a breakout to the downside. I mean, I would say unfortunately, but I don't think it's unfortunate, guys. Bitcoin will present a better buy-in opportunity if it moves lower, potentially sub 10K. Okay. I don't think it's going to get that low, guys. But the previous level of resistance is like $13,000. It's right about there. Okay, about $13,951. So if we do move lower and you see it to that level and it possibly breaks down lower, I wouldn't panic, guys. This stuff does not make me like scared or anything. You always have to install an amount that you're comfortable with losing all of it. All right. All right. So I think we've explained everything on the breakout on the monthly candles. Potential breakout, potential fake out, but this monthly candle that's currently red would have to close back within this box here, the little consolidation range. And if that happens this month, then this is a something that we actually need to pay attention to here in the short term, because I think we were saying we were looking for like 6 months, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next month would actually be the 6th month with the price activity just kind of teetering within this little range here. By the way, the range is going to be $19,900 all the way up to about $23,300-ish. Okay. So hopefully I've done enough explaining on the range of the monthly candles and that we do have a breakout. Let's pull up the 50 and the 200 exponential moving averages and crank it on down to the daily candles. All right, so I was just kind of noticing how there's some very flirtatious behavior with the price action in the 50 exponential moving average. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. You see how it's just kind of, it's getting rejected from the 50, but it's not really like crashing. It's just kind of having this graceful, price activity near it. Basically what that means, well, at least to me, right, is what it's trying to do is actually close above the 50 exponential moving average. Now, when that happens, / if that happens, that would actually present a very unique buy-in opportunity, whether it's going to be short-term or long-term, for the price action to push to the upside and gravitate towards the 200 exponential moving average. And that the current price where the 200 exponential moving average is currently at about $26,325. Now that line does fluctuate with time. Okay, so let's just say we still have some sort of curvature behavior and it's going down, it starts to flatten out, right? Of course, the price would be different at that time if that's going to happen, right? We could be up against a nasty move to the downside and it just curls down. I'm not sure, guys. Just kind of explaining the story on exactly what to look for, because if the 50 exponential moving average starts to just kind of flatten out here and the price activity continues to, again, have this flirtatious behavior with it and continues to, go sideways and continue to close just below and just successfully close above it. Yeah, guys, you can rest assured we're going to get a nice, it's likely under normal circumstances that I've observed in the market, it would have a push to the upside. Okay, I want to be careful with my verbiage, guys. I don't want your lawyers saying, "Oh, you said it would happen." No. That's not what we do here. Okay. But yeah, guys, I do see some potential here, but we have to make sure that 50 exponential is accomplished. The daily candles, at least, and we can see, let's see what happens if we can get the daily candle to close above the 50 exponential. Okay. Potential rip to the upside, 10, 15, even up to 20% move higher. Okay. That's my prediction if we can close above the 50 and hold. All right. Take a look at the weekly candles and we'll close things out here. Hopefully you guys are doing well out there. All right. So that is interesting. One thing, let me just kind of go over this. So I'm looking at this area over here. See this little area over here? When I see things like this, I just immediately refer to the time. Like how much time did the price action spend below the 200 exponential moving average? And then I take that information and just scoot on over to present day or wherever the price is to see if I can get a general understanding of the duration of time that it has spent below a specific level, in this case, the 200 exponential moving average. See how much time has it spent below it in the past, again, to get a general idea of if in the future, of course, or right now, if we can see some sort of similar behavior. So let's just go and get down into the range here. So as I get closer and measure how much time the price activity from the weekly candles is spent below the 200 exponential moving average, it looks like we're looking at about 133 days, counting the breakdown and the break up candle for the 200 exponential moving average. Okay, so that's about 133 days. And that's about as far back as we can see, according to Bitstamp here, because if we go all the way back to 2015-ish, you'll notice that the 200 kind of just started out and actually respected that level perfectly. And it had a very nice move to the upside. All right. So let's get back up over to where we are in present day and see if we can just take that 133 number and do a small comparison here, okay? So far it looks like with respect to the breakdown candle, which is right here on the week of June the 6th, 2022, let's see how much time has Bitcoin spent below the 200 exponential moving average. We're going to go ahead and count that out there. Can we get to it here? All right. Okay, so it looks like 133 days. That's interesting. Hang on, guys. Let me just make sure I measured that properly. Sorry, guys. My videos are never rehearsed. 126. So I just basically counted this candle right here, this candle, all the way up to present day. So it looks like we're at 126. So we're at a pretty interesting point here where the market needs to make a decision, meaning that it could go in either direction. But according to history, it shows that after 100, or in the midst of the 133-day range, there was an aggressive move to the upside. Okay, so let's see what happens over the next week or two. If the price moves higher, I can see a very conservative push to the upside of about $22,000. And of course, if it fails, it would actually have to get lower than the 17,600-ish dollar level and close a weekly candle below that level. And oh yeah, maximum pain incoming in this market. Rip to the downside. All right. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I just narrowed it down to within the next 2 weeks. I gave you 2 levels. All right. I gave you a few levels, guys. But 22,000 all the way down to about $17,600. That's kind of the range right now for me. So that's where I'm going to close this video out. And hopefully I'll give you guys an update. I'll let you know where I think the market is going to go in the short term here. And then we'll take it from there. But hopefully this information was good. And hopefully you guys are looking at your moving averages and just kind of understanding the time durations. And you're just kind of taking a unique look at the charts to see if you can have an understanding of the direction. And that's how we're going to end the video, guys. So if you don't mind, that's the end of the video. If you don't mind doing me a huge favor before you go, by simply leaving an appropriate thumb, I would appreciate it. And also leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote this video on the channel. Thank you for your kind support. If you guys are new, we also explored the traditional stocks throughout the week. So you can kind of join us here on this interesting, intense journey at times. And we'll send that information out to you when it is available. Welcome in. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember to always have a strategy before you enter the market. Keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon. And bye for now, guys and gals.